Hey guys, it's Tracy. I want to share with you a couple projects I made recently, and they are for birthdays and for the birthdays, and the birthdays are today. So I made a pillow box and two cards. One is 5 by 7 and one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let me show, and a gift card holder. So the gift card holder is here, and it's a shaker gift card, and the gift card is in the back. And I was inspired to make this gift card by Shondi Walsh here on YouTube. Maybe 2, 3 years ago, she had made these shaker gift card holders. So that's what I made here. And the person I made this for likes the Philadelphia Eagles, so that's why I used their colors. So that's why it's in green and what's white, gold, silver, and black. And the 10 on here represents the day of that person's birthday. And I will show you the products I use after I explain what I created. So that is a gift card holder. And then here is the card. And again, it's 5 by 7. I use my Dymo label maker. And it's the older one. And then I use a My Favorite Things jersey stamp and die set, but I only use the die. And the 10 here represents again the day of the person's birthday, and then the ones on the shoulder represents the month of that person's birthday. So, and I use 3 layers to create the jersey. One I adhere to the card, and the other 2 I adhere together just to make that a little thicker. Then I use my silhouette cameo to create the 10 because I wanted it to have 3 colors. So I have a black shadow, I have a gray shadow or silver, and then a green on the top. And then I use the Paper Studio punch to create this tag, which is 2.5 inches wide. And then I use a Taylor Expression reinforcer up at the top. And then this tape, this label tape, I got that from AliExpress. And then the front of this piece is it has layered silver and then the green, and I used 110-pound card stock from Walmart, which is the Georgia specific paper. And then on the inside I just used some decorative paper, and then this is a Stampendous stamp which says wishing you many happy moments of discovering new things in your life. Have a wonderful birthday. And then the back, I used an embossing folder to create some texture. And I typically put paper on the back, not all the time, but I definitely needed to for this one because the front was so weight heavy that if I didn't put it on, it was falling forward. So it helped stabilize that. So that is that card. And then I made a box. I needed a dimensional box because I wanted to put the card and a gift card holder in the same folder, in the same envelope or same box. So in this paper, it represents, it's got some texture to it, and it represents a football. So it's 1.5 inches wide on the side. And then for the front, I put his name on there, and again and this was a stamp that I used to put the name Randy on it. And then the inside, I just lined the top flat with some paper. And then here, because this paper is not that sturdy, I used some white chipboard and lined the front and the back of it. So that is that. So let me show you the products I used. So this is an AliExpress die that I use for the sneaker. This is the Taylor Expression reinforcer that I use. What is it called? It's not even a reinforcer. It's called a tag reinforcement. And then this is the die and stamp set that I use for the jersey, which I don't know if they even have this any longer. And then here's the AliExpress stamp set that I used to create the name Randy. So I used the R, the capital R, and then the lowercase letters came from this set here. And then the ones that were on the shoe that were very thin came from this Dynamics die set. And it creates a circle, and then I just use the negative inside. The piece, I guess, is that considered a negative? Inside, the one. And then the stars, I got them from this stamp set, this die set. And this is called Superstars by Poppy. Poppy is 2015 Poppy stamps. So again, I don't know if they still have this or not. And then the paper for the inside came from this stack that I had got from Michael some time ago. So that is that card. The next card is very simple. This is for my son because today is his birthday too, and he's 35. And I think this might be Michael's cardstock. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I layered that with some black paper, silver, and then the burgundy. And then I stamped some cream color paper with a background stamp and cut out 35 from it. And then I stacked that up on 3 different layers of paper. I did not put any paper on the back of this. And then on the inside is, may your birthday bring you as much joy and happiness as you bring into my life. I meant to show you guys this before I had signed it, but that's okay. And then the inside, I lined that with some paper to match the front. And then I created this little cover. My daughter, she had bought some handmade soap, and it's for men, so she was giving that to her brother. I said, so let me just create something for it. So I created that. And I just used some of those like medium dots. So here's the soap. Then I did put paper on the back. And I just used Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher to close it on the side. I did make a little like a gusset or whatever you want to call it at the bottom, but not for the top. So that's how that looks. So let me show you the products for that. So you know what? Okay, here's a background stamp that I used for that you saw on for the 35. And then the 35, I used this steel rule die. Not steel rule die. Dies that I got from AliExpress. So let me measure. They're probably like 2 1/8 inches tall, measuring from the actual area that will cut. So on this 3, it's like 2 1/8 inches tall. Yeah, so they're all about 2 1/8 inches tall. And then the stamp set, what I don't have out here, that was from Paper Tray Ink, where I got the Happy from. I didn't pull that one. And I created this pillow box because I have the templates, WRMK Keepers Template Studio. So I created this box here. And then I created a 2-inch belly band. And just, decorated the band. Says happy, happy, happy birthday. And I use this Avery L stamp to do that. So, and I had picked up this template studio from, what do you call it, Tuesday morning. Probably a month ago or so, I think it was. So what I noticed, this paper that I used is the, like, matte metallic paper from Hobby Lobby. And what I've noticed with that is that it rubs off, the metallic finish rubs off. Because I can see some areas here and then on my hand. So I don't know if I would use that again to make a box. Something that's going to be handled, because you got to cut it and all. So you're constantly touching it. So I can see where, like some of the finish has rubbed off. And then this is the label maker that I use, the Dymo label maker. So there that is. And this is the tape that I use from AliExpress. And it looks lighter on the card because I backed that up on some black cardstock. So let me show you. So at the bottom here is where I use the labeler to type out happy birthday, and I backed that up on some black cardstock. So it doesn't look as light as it does here because it's behind the black cardstock. Alright guys, so if you have any questions, leave me a comment. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Bye.